Alright, so I want to do a quick video just talking about some of the things that I came across during the end table build. This is my first table build, so I didn't really know what to expect. Wanted to keep it really basic. I know it's not the fanciest table, but I highly recommend it if anybody hasn't done one before. There's a lot of obstacles that I came across that I didn't anticipate. The plan is to cover those in this video. The video is getting pretty long, so I cut out a lot of the material where I had to make changes, but the basic idea is in that video, so I don't think anybody's at a loss for anything. But if you're planning on doing something similar, hopefully I can go over some of those issues here. I'd say the biggest blunder I had was, you know, I read what to account for as far as the drawer slides. I left the right amount of space horizontally, an inch, half inch on each side to accommodate the slides, so that wasn't a problem. That was great. But then when I got them both in initially with these slides, I forgot that they don't go straight in. I only left myself probably 1/8 of an inch, so that tilt right there, I didn't accommodate for that, or at least not enough of it. So what I did was I knocked out that face frame, and I had to drop this down. You can see when I have the drawer in here, it sits a little bit lower than these aprons, which isn't ideal, but lesson learned. And a couple of things that you could have done, or that I could have done, of course you always come up with those solutions after you've already solved them in a not the best manner. What I could have done is use the full extension slides. Those just slide directly in. You clip them in with little hinges, so you don't have to account for any, at least not much vertical space. Another thing I could have done is just notch the corners of this drawer here, both sides of it. That would have allowed me enough clearance to be able to get it in there. So that was the biggest thing that I came across. Another thing that I'm going to do differently next time is the fasteners that I used. I figured it wouldn't be too difficult. What I did, hold on a second here. I went ahead and ordered these tabletop fasteners. Seems to be what everybody uses from Rockler. And what you do is you just probably dado right in the side of it. This will mount to the tabletop with the hole in it, and this sits in a little miter slot on the aprons. That'll allow for expansion and contraction on the top, and you don't have to waste a bunch of material building building contraptions like I did in the video. So I think that's about it. I learned a lot. Hopefully you guys did too. I'm excited to do some more intricate designs and use some fancier wood maybe down the road. Now I was actually able to complete this using only, I think it's 1 by 12. There's either 10 feet or 12 feet. I can't remember right now. I'll post it in the comments. But I was in the cut list and SketchUp, I allowed myself a lot of margin of error as far as the curves and lining them up. I left maybe a ½ inch or so between, but when I actually started making the cuts, it all came together really tight. So all of this I paid $27.50 for that 1 by 12 pine. So as far as materials, I think I got 28 bucks in lumber or wood, $2 for a drawer pole, and I think $4 for slides. So let's see, what's the 28, 30, 34 bucks or so in materials, which isn't bad, and the brie wax and screws and all that stuff. So I don't know, I figure with materials and everything, probably under 40 bucks. Pretty happy with it. I'm excited to do some more tables down the road using some fancier woods. It's a good basic table. I highly recommend anybody who hasn't done one before to give it a shot. I learned a lot, and I'm looking forward to doing more. By the way, if you guys have any questions regarding either this project or anything else in general, let me know, or anything you'd like to see me try and build. I'm going to start trying to do a bi-weekly video that's going to cover Q&A, updates, projects in the future, and featured tools and some other good stuff. So If there's anything at all, if you guys have any questions, let me know and I'll do my best to get back at you. Thanks.